Hello friends, it is Radaz once more, and today I want to talk about the power of the people, which kind of makes me sound like a communist, but for all for all that is holy, do not call me that. I am not. When I say the power of the people, I'm talking about the tyranny that we're currently facing, and of course, I'm talking about the JAF. I'm not going to use the other word because you know how YouTube works, so let's just call it the JAF. Let's start from the beginning. What they told us was 2 weeks to slow the spread. That's it. You're gonna get sick, but we don't want the hospitals to get overwhelmed. So just to slow the spread, not stop, slow the spread. For 2 weeks you're gonna be locked down, and we believed them stupidly. Then it was just a mask, and then there were plenty of masks. Remember that period when we had to use 2 masks, and then almost kind of like a joke to see how far they could take it, they said it was actually going to be 3 masks. Luckily they didn't push hard for that, because I'm pretty sure lots of people would have bought that. And then the jab came, the miraculous jab that could save you from this horrible disease with over 90% survival rate. And it was just a choice, it wasn't going to be mandatory. And now some liberals even today tell you, hey, it's not mandatory, you just can't go into any restaurant, you can lose your job, but it's not mandatory because they don't come by force to inject you. And with this slippery slope, we even see concentration camps in Australia. And what I want to get to is that this all stops when we say no. That's it. Okay, we're not going in any further. That's it. And you can see it in small examples in the United States. Some sectors have refused, like pilots. Remember that? The pilots refused, and the government backed down. Or instead of backing down, they say stuff like, hey, we're gonna give you more time to do this. That's sort of BS. That is actually just justifying the power that people showed, because nothing scares them further than the people using their power. People were talking outside. This scares them beyond belief, and this is why they came up with those ridiculous excuses, like, oh no, they just need more time, we will see it later, but I'm sure they'll take the jab, no problem. They're very afraid, and the West is losing its legitimacy, especially with stuff like concentration camps. You can see liberals basically hoping the unjabbed die. And the liberals have always hated the conservatives. So if they actually believe that you are going to die unless you take the jab, and they would be happy. They would tell you, oh, no problems, just don't do it. They want you to take it because you're being disobedient, and that annoys them. And people don't like to be alone in their mistakes. And you could say, hey, maybe the jab works and you are the one in the mistake. But what I can tell you is that no jab can be prepared in such a short amount of time without testing for long-term side effects, while the manufacturers cannot be sued. It's just way too convenient. And you have seen how these pharmaceuticals shareholders are so happy. The stonks, as they call them, keep going up and up and up. And they can be sued. It's a perfect business model for them. So now they're talking about the 4th. So I'm talking about the 5th. And in Australia, they're saying 8th. So when does it stop? This is what I want you guys to remember. It stops when we say it does. And even more importantly, it doesn't stop before that. Because the politicians love the power. And they have gotten too much power to let go of it right now. Okay, that's about it. Please like, share, subscribe, follow me on social media. My information is down below, and I'll be seeing you.